Hey everybody, welcome in today. We are doing a episode 0 of the new show that we're going to be releasing. I want to give a little bit of time for people to start rolling in. It is a big deal to us. We're really hoping that you guys really like what you're seeing. Today's pretty much just going to be a testing of the audio and the video. Let us know what you think about how we're sounding, and just we're just going to kind of do a chat night, kind of pick up off the chat, do a community night tonight. Not much else going on tonight. We can just kind of see how everything's going. Hey, Aaron, how's everything going for you today?
Going pretty well. Just hanging out.
All right.
Enjoying my day off.
Yeah, I wound up not feeling so hot this morning, so I wound up taking the day off today. But I think I'm doing better. Should be back at it tomorrow. Let's go ahead and say
There
hi
you
to
go.
some people. Not sure if JB is back in here yet, but he jumped on yesterday as soon as I posted this. And just to say that he was the first one in. So, and we got, you might know her, Mrs. Sofa.
Hey, babe.
Cowboy Up. Yvonne, sis,
Hey, sis.
it's great to see you here. Thank you. Jim Murray. Jim, it's great to see you in. I really appreciate all your support. And I love what you're doing, by the way, with the new oils and everything that you have coming out. Definitely got to get an order in soon.
Hey, Jim.
This guy. I don't know about this guy. This guy seems a little shady sometimes. Baker, how you doing tonight? Love you, brother.
Hey, Baker. How's it going?
Yep. Baker trying to start some trouble there, it looks like. Trying to get to spill the beans on the release today. And we got Romy.
Soon. Hey, Romy.
We got Romy. Great seeing you at Worldspan. I know I keep saying it, but man, it was really a highlight just meeting everybody. And yeah, man, I can't wait to catch up with you again, Romy. And it looks like we might be caught up for the moment. We got Kay. Kay is here.
Hey, how's it going?
And we have Mike. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. And thank you all for all your support, guys. Randy R., thank you for your support. Thank you for coming in. And then there's this guy, Jay. Hey, man, it's good to see you. Wait to see you again. We might know her. I think this is one that was kind of adopted into the Sofa clan. Jess, it's good to see you.
Hey, Jessica.
Really appreciate you coming in. Robert Allen. This guy, every time I'm in somebody's live, or anytime we're running a live, or running a video, this guy always shows his support by saying hey, and just acknowledging that you're there. Really great guy. Robert Allen, I appreciate all your support. We got Jeffrey in. Thank you, Jeffrey. Appreciate that. Is Sofa sounding okay to you guys?
Yeah, let me know if I need to make some adjustments.
And the one and only Santa Tom. Santa Tom, I really appreciate you being here. I know as it gets later on in the day, it's hard for you to be in here sometimes. So I really do appreciate you taking the time to jump in.
Hey, Santa Tom. Good to see you.
Man, I really love what this guy is doing too, man. With his Standing Tall with Tom, he's got some real inspiration there, and I can't get enough of watching his videos. If you guys have not followed Santa Tom, Definitely look into his channels. Great guy, and he's just full of information. And we got this guy here. Chris, it's great to see you. Appreciate you guys coming in as always. Hashtag North Crew, everybody. Probably one of the business owners that we are the closest with. We're close with several of the business owners, but man, the support that we get from True North is amazing.
Yep. Thanks for coming in, Chris.
And we got Puddles. Pud, it's good to see you. You know,
Hey,
his live stream yesterday with Tara.
I did.
That was awesome. I mean, I think that's the second live that I've seen him on. He's doing really well. I think we need to see more Pud on the lives.
Pud's got to do his own channel.
Right. Viking Papa, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming in.
Hey, Viking.
And yeah, Jim. Speaking of company owners, this is a really genuine guy. He's like a breath of fresh air when it comes to company owners. He's just a really great individual. You can't ask for better people.
It's like we got further down. If we look, we got Frankie J came in. Hey, Frankie.
All right, Frankie
Sean
J,
Emmel
it's good
came
to
in.
see you. Let me see here. I think I'm getting a little bit behind here. Frankie, it's good to see you. Appreciate you coming in. As always, and another great supporter, Frankie J. And there is Sean Emmel. This is a really good friend of mine, guys. Make sure to say hi to him. He's probably one of the individuals, one of the few individuals that really encouraged me to grow out the beard. Glad to see you here. Glad to see you here for the announcement of what we got going on here soon. And I think, yep, we got Jacob from Bane Blends. Jacob, it's good to see you. Appreciate you being here.
How's it going, Jacob?
All right. I want to say that we are just about caught up here.
It looks like Tara jumped in.
Did we miss Tara? I'm still trying to
Tara.
scroll down to the bottom. There we go. Tara, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming in as well. I think we're caught up. So, like we mentioned, and in the description, we mentioned that we're announcing a new show that we're planning on doing between me and Raised Bearded. Let me see a thumbs up if you guys are ready to see the name of the show. And then we'll start talking about, the concept of the show.
I just got word that Papa Sofa is also watching. Hey, Dad.
Hey, Pop. I appreciate you being here. It's always great to see Dad in here and see him excited about his beard, man. I was really excited to see it after we took him in for his initial beard trim. How he's really just loving his beard at this point.
I was talking to Chris yesterday when I took the boys in for their haircut, and he was excited. The dad was excited.
Right. I mean, if you guys don't know, I've talked about him before. Our barber's name is Chris as well, and really great guy. He's one of those barbers that you really hope to find, and we were lucky enough to find him. Lewis, another a great guy here that always shows his. He's always representing Born Bearded. He's really great guy. Appreciate you being here, Lewis. Yeah.
Yeah, if he ever
So
comes on, you'll see it. It is really thick.
um, I think we have a family photo that's going to be happening at some point. We're waiting for a couple products to come in. And I think the closest I know how to put the density of his beard would probably be to Kev Woodworkins. I mean, my dad's got some density that really, yeah, it puts ours to shame.
Yes, it does. It
Uh,
is. It's very thick and beard goals.
right, right. And what's beard goals, and he just started his beard too, so that's awesome. What setups you're using for the camera? I picked up one of the Nexigo webcams for the camera. Um, Nothing too expensive. I have a external mic, Tara, um, and it's this particular camera was like $50, I think it was, but it came very highly recommended, and what I can gather, people are saying it looks really good. So, any other questions, feel free to send me a DM, and I'll shoot you some links.
I have a OBS Bot 2 and
Right,
an external mic. It's a Blue Yeti. It's an older brand, but once you get it dialed in, it sounds really good.
it does. Matter of fact, there's a few people that I know that have actually used the Blue Yeti. I believe Bishop mentioned that he picked up a Blue Yeti. He's working on getting that dialed in. And my son actually uses a Blue Yeti for his streaming channel. Well, not necessarily his streaming channel, but he'll do um, kind of like a gaming channel where he kind of narrates over gameplay. And the sound on that is phenomenal. As a matter of fact, I think I like that one better than I do mine. Yeah, definitely DM us. It makes life so much easier. As most of you guys know, I was using my phone to live stream for a long time, and the webcam just makes things so much easier and leaves my phone free for other things. I don't have to worry about the phone going off and cutting the live off or anything like that. Not that we've had that happen, but yeah. Yeah, it's in the works, uh, Miss Sofa. It's in the works. Definitely going to pick one up at some point. And yeah, I definitely picked up the webcam. Well, you guys, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take a pause on the chat real quick, so I'll have to catch up again. But we're going to go ahead and do the announcement of the channel, and I wanted you guys to be able to see us. We're going to pull ourselves over to the side here, and let me know if you guys see this. Ready? It's going to be the Bearded Ken. And then we'll start talking about what we're planning on getting, what we're planning on doing with it. All right. Thank you, Kay. All right. Well, I appreciate it, guys. So I think I'm going to go ahead and turn on everything else here. All right. Um, Thank you, Santa Time. I appreciate that. It means a lot. So, in retrospect, we've been talking about what we were going to be doing for a while now. Um, and this is no, we wanted to get something besides just reviews. We do reviews, videos. Myself and Raised Bearded is also going to be starting to do reviews as well. We just want something where we could just have that general discussion throughout the day, about life in general. Sure, beer products are going to pop up in there. What we're wearing throughout the day, what we think of certain scents as they come in. Like if we do an unboxing that day and we want to talk about a specific scent, we'll definitely be talking about that. But I want the basis of this just to be a back and forth conversation with you guys in the chat as well. I think it's I think it's a pretty good idea. I think we can keep some conversation going, and it will be Saturdays. The official time will be Saturdays at 9 p.m. Eastern time, and I think we're just going to go ahead and stick with that time. So, if you guys, feel free to bring up conversation, ask any questions that you would like tonight. Tonight was just kind of unscripted. It wasn't really a planned thing. I just kind of pulled a sofa, or I'm sorry, raised bearded into it last minute, and just kind of said, "Hey, I guess we're going to do this."
So we're hoping to do some, maybe get some people in, pull some people in for interviews as well, to talk and
Right,
just have casual conversation.
right. And Baker, this will be on my channel for the time being, off of Born Bearded, and as things grow and start to take off, we'll make some decisions on whether we're just going to branch that off to its own channel or how we're going to go about it. But right now, I think we're just going to go ahead and keep it on Born Bearded. Also, everybody, if you guys have not followed Raised Bearded yet, be sure to do so, because that's going to help you guys get the notifications of when we're live. For example, Raised Bearded may be hosting the one on the 6th, I believe it is, of September, being that I will not be here. I will be in Ohio during the Buckeye Beard Battle. But I will see what I can do to kind of jump in on that live. We may have a couple special guests on that one. I think we're going to try to get that set up. And Baker, are you hiding at work? And yeah, I think Saturdays are going to work really well, Pud. I appreciate that. Saturdays, it seems like after Bishop's show, we're pretty open to whether we want this to go on for an hour or two. We can just kind of feed off the chat and see how it goes. We're not really stuck for a time limit at this time, and I really love that. And nope, he's just off today, huh? So if you guys got any questions about the channel, feel free to put those in, and be more than happy to answer any questions. Again, we're just kind of tying everything up, and we didn't expect this to last too long tonight, but I am willing to be on here for as long as you guys want to have conversation.
We are, Kay had a question for what's in beer tonight. I'm actually using House of Wolves oil and butter.
Nice. That's one I'm still waiting to come in. I believe that's supposed to be in on Monday. I'm really excited about that one. So,
I think you'll really like it.
Yeah, I think, what, I was able to smell that one for all of probably 20 minutes at Worlds, and I had enough time with it to text you and say, yeah, you're really going to like that one before it was sold. And
right.
I've been looking for it since. Today I have in Stalker from True North Beer Co. and Deer Hunter Butter.
This is the shirt that they're offering from what we got in.
Right. There you go.
It also has a back that I'm not going to get up and show everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it from what I've seen, guys, it's if you guys have ordered the shirt and you haven't gotten it in yet, or if you had the chance to purchase the shirt, you're not gonna regret getting it. It's a really nice shirt. All right, Sean. It was good to see you. Appreciate you stopping in. And well, no, won't see you tomorrow, but I'll definitely catch up with you soon. Appreciate you coming in.
Good night, Sean. Thanks for coming.
Let's go all night long. Yeah, it sounds it could possibly happen. It depends on how long you guys are, interested in being in, and how much conversation we can get into. Um, Again, it is free reign. If you guys got questions, feel free to ask. If I miss the question, I will definitely try to look back and get used to it there. That is the link to Raise Bearded. And yeah, Baker got the shirt, so he's very happy with that.
I don't have anything on the channel yet. I'm still working
Okay, I'll
on
see
it.
him
I got a
tomorrow.
couple things. I got a couple things in. Hopefully, I'll be able to get something up pretty soon for y'all to be able to watch at least something on my channel.
Right. All right, Sean, I'll definitely see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Really good guy there. I'm glad he pops in and just to say hi to everybody. I mean, he's from day one, he supported the idea of Born Bearded. He supported the beard growth and really great individual. Yeah.
Luis, I believe the question from where to purchase the shirt. Luis, you can get the shirt at truenorthbeardco.com. This particular shirt, I don't think is selling any longer. They do have up to, I think, 5X in their shirts, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I believe they pulled this one from site yesterday. Don't quote me on that. I think Chris or Tara might be able to put in if it's still up or not. But if not, then yeah, definitely keep an eye out for their shirts. They always have great merch coming out. And again, great company. And I can't say enough good about them. So, um, yeah, I mean, Blackjack, I do love the Blackjack. I'm really hoping that one comes out in a cologne. I'm really looking for that one. Yep, yep. Lost Boys as well. Yep. Anyway, Bub, you were mentioning earlier today, I don't mean to put you on blast, that you're having an issue with a couple of your flyaways.
Yeah, having a hard time keeping the beard in place today. It's got out of the shower, used some heat, used a little bit of oil and some butter, and I don't know. It's just harder to keep in place today than it has been. Feel like I need to
Does it
maybe trim for some flyaways, but trying to avoid that.
right? So do you think it's just a rough beard day? I mean, we kind of all have those from time to time, or do you think it's just because of where you're at in your growth?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's just it's still in this weird phase where it's hard to get anything looking decent. Um, I think I need to do a little bit of a trim, uh, just for work purposes, honestly.
Right. Keeping it tight and keeping it with the sculpted look as long as possible for work definitely helps for that bearded growth. Um, Definitely try out some butters, or I'm sorry, some balms. I've recently
I
got
need to
back
get
into
some
them.
bombs.
I know that when I was going through my awkward phase, and I think you're just about getting to the point where you're either coming out of it or you're going to get into it. And yeah, the balm really did help quite a bit. And True North has a great balm. And there's heavier balms. Copper Johns has a really good balm. There's so many out there. If you got any questions, Bub, let me know, and then we'll figure out what kind of hold you're looking for and kind of go from there as well. And on any other family members going to come on, not tonight, Baker. I think that might be one of the things that we might be trying soon. Um, if heard me earlier today, we were uh, we were discussing about the 6th of September because I'll be at in Ohio. That might be something we're going to be looking into then. All right. Yep. Um, I'm going to try to. I believe Bishop is going to try to as well. But yeah, yet to be determined. I'm not sure what after Worlds, it's hard to say, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stream because some areas it was easy to do so, and other areas it was just, no reception at all. Um, I don't think we're going to have that problem here, so I'm definitely going to try to. Um, right. Right. Yeah, it should work better than the basement as well. Save your skate deck. What happened to your skate deck? Okay. Well, Lewis, there's many other events that we're going to be going to, and I think if we don't make it a whole family event, then it's definitely going to be me, and most likely we'll be dragging raised bearded into some of these as well. Of course, depending on work and when we have the time and available to do so. In K, I'm sure we'll catch you at some point, man. Do what you need to do to get you and your family in a better position. I don't want to say too much, but definitely get you guys in a position to where you can do these things and you guys are healthy to do these things. We'll definitely catch up with you at some point. And yeah, Baker, I got off bombs for a long time. At first, I don't think I was using them correctly, so I was adding a lot of weight to my beard, where my beard would just kind of separate throughout the day. But I think I got it down now. It all has to do with the amount that you use and from which company. Yeah, Baker. Yeah, I'm interested in knowing as well. How's that regrowth coming? Because Aaron, if not sure if you're aware, but he was growing out his sides here, and he was having some. He had some decent growth going, and he shaved it for Worlds so he can get into the goatee section of the
Okay, I
competition.
remember. That.
Right, and curious about his regrowth. See how that's going. Yeah, it's those awkward stages are rough, man. In fact, I think I have a video coming out about some awkward stages as well that you hit even as you're continuing to grow. There's a few stages, but the first awkward stage is definitely one of the worst, one of the hardest to get through because it seems it doesn't take as long as you think to go through, but it just feels like it takes forever because you can't get that look that you're looking for. But you know what? Just stick with it and you'll get through it, man.
Yeah, I feel like I'm getting good support from Mrs. Sofa and the community, and
Right.
probably Yvonne or our sister, and then you. So I get plenty of support with it. So I'm definitely going to keep it going.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. How about this community too, man? I mean, these guys are, they pop in and they're just amazing individuals. So many people that we like to see often, and we see them daily on a daily basis in chats, um, whether that be on Instagram or on lives, and you know, great people. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did I
this
miss Beard
community
of
is
Respect coming in?
amazing.
I don't know. If I missed Beard of Respect coming in, it's great to see you guys. If you're here, so guys, I apologize. Sometimes I have a hard time keeping up and seeing. I'm still getting used to this live thing, so bear with me. No chew, huh, Baker? All right, well, the chat is kind of going at each other, looks like a little bit. Uh, Cowboy Up, you're right. I mean, there's so many great people in this community, and they are here to uplift and, sometimes to even give you that kick in the pants that you need just to kind of get moving throughout the day. There's so many great people in this community, and we wouldn't be here without you guys. Um, you guys have encouraged us to just get on and talk to you guys, and to kind of talk about our daily things. Talk about challenges that we're having throughout the day, or challenges in general that we're having. You know, uh, One challenge that I'm currently running with, and I'm trying to get a hold of is my weight, and that's one of those things that we're talking about, and we want to uh, find the right path for us to get our weight under control and things like that. And first things first, make sure we got to get that water intake in, right? How you doing on that, by the way, bub?
Well, you can see I'm not drinking water today, but I have been drinking more water lately while I'm working, especially.
Right.
I have a big 64-ounce jug that I carry at work, and especially in the heat, it helps.
Yeah, it does. I have a 32 ounce that I typically take to work with me, but I have not. I don't think I've drank very much water today. And just if he had glasses, he still wouldn't use them. I might surprise you one of these days. I guess you'll just have to watch and see.
Yeah, you probably should wear yours.
JB, good to see you. Yes, I did
Hey,
highlight
how's it going,
you
JB?
as being the first in. So I appreciate that. I was kind of surprised. It was like shortly after I hit yeah, send, you had already had already commented on there. So I appreciate you, JB. And this guy, man, he's got an impressive beard. Now that's some goals that I'm going for. My beard probably isn't quite half of what he is right now, but man, yeah, I can't wait to get to that point if I have the opportunity to. Greg Hall, it's good to see you as well. I think I might have missed you coming in, but I appreciate you coming in, Greg. Some more hellos.
Hey, JB, how's it going?
Yeah, his beard is impressive. There's a few that kind of that just kind of hit me, and like wow, I can't wait to get to that point. And JB is definitely on that list. And then you go to a place like Worlds, and some of these competitions, and I think Baker said it best. They're sitting down and brushing their shoes because their beard is so long, and it's it was awesome to see. Definitely got a lot of beard goals. But yeah, you got anything you want to bring up tonight, bud? Anything in
Not right
particular?
off the fly. I mean, I'm can't really, I haven't really thought of much. We can do a Q&A if anybody wants to ask any questions. I mean, we have been answering, but
Right.
uh, right now, I can't think of anything else to really
Right.
discuss.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely, Greg. I mean, we're enjoying where we're at. The time and the patience that it takes to get to from where Sofa or Raised Bearded is at to where I'm currently at. It you know it takes time, and that patience is rewarding when the patience is rewarding when you start to see the growth and you start getting to the point where you can get some shape to your beard. That's uh that's when it really hits you. Chief, it's good to see you. I appreciate you coming in, brother.
Hey, Chief. Good, good seeing you here.
Yeah. Yeah, Chief is probably one of those few guys that I've seen that have done that Kratos look on their beard and has actually been able to pull it off. I mean, it's a very unique style of beard, and it fits him. Thank you, Baker. Appreciate that. So, you guys got any questions for us? Go ahead and shoot it out. Got any questions in general, whether that be about beards or whether you want to ask questions about the channel? We're game.
Of course, you're the queen.
Seeing the red in your beard, Raised Bearded. Yeah, you definitely see the red in
Yeah,
it. Mine is,
definitely more visible in the sun, but yeah, I could see a little bit.
I think mine's finally starting to, my sides are beginning to match the rest of it. I pulled out one came out today that the bottom section of it, about that much of it was dark, and then I had about that much of it that was gray. And I'm like, wow, to see the transition in it.
All right, that's pretty cool.
Um, let me see. Let me see here. If I take off the banner, it should be in the top right corner there. Do you see it? I believe that is the first initial logo.
Isn't it on the background? Like if you make this smaller.
It is. Let's see. Like this. Yeah.
Kind of,
So
yeah.
this would pretty much be the logo here. Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited about this, guys. Again, bear with us for tonight. We didn't really have this was completely on the fly. We really didn't have a plan for today, so we decided to just jump on, and we wanted to do an announcement, let you guys know that it's coming. I believe it will be going on to Amber's newsletter soon, and yeah, I can't wait to see you guys in on Saturdays. I think it's going to be fun. Uh, Absolutely, yeah, that is the plan. but um, but yeah, guys, got any questions for us? And yeah, everybody, go ahead and put a hashtag North Crew in there. Um, love these guys. They've been very supportive of ours, and it's been a great ride with these guys, and all the support that we get from them. From uh, I mean, there's so many people that support us. There's True North. We have Bane Blends, Jacob. He's been a good supporter of ours as well. Jim Murray, the owners and the content creators. That relationship is a good thing, and it's good to know that we have your guys' backs by putting out content, but it's good to know that you guys have ours as well. I can only imagine what it would be um, if it was a constant bickering between the two. Um, having that is it's great to have. Done chewing up lunch. Got to call the War Department to see. Chief, it was good to see you. I appreciate you coming in, and I appreciate all the time that you can come in, man. So
Hey,
have a good
Baker
night.
asked if either one of us are on the MacBook, and my answer is no, Baker. I'm running a PC with a Windows 11. I can take a picture of my setup and post it on Instagram if you guys want to see it.
Yeah, Baker. I do not run Mac. It was an option though. It was one of those things that I was looking into. There is a lot of programs that run very well as far as editing on Mac. But I opted to get a Windows-based PC, Windows-based laptop, to where I'm more comfortable with the functions on it, and it seems to be doing me well. Um, the fight for us two to have. Oh man, you know what?
Me
I
and
want to
me
say
and uh, me and David and Cowboy I didn't really get into many fights with Dave and Cowboy, but those two, when they get on together, they'll have to tell you how they did.
yeah, that's well, it's going to be one of those. Hey, you see, it's like this kind of discussions, and
It's definitely
you know,
something to laugh about afterwards.
it is. It is. I mean, all the stuff that we would do to each other just to egg each other on. I think I've said it perfect before that her and I both, as far as Cowboy Up and myself, we knew at a young age where those buttons are, and we both had a habit of just tap dancing on that button, and yeah, sometimes it got a little heated, but it just salmon eggs wound up in the stream, and then things happened. We'll get into that on a night where she's actually on. Oh man.
Yeah, the two of them got together when I was really, really young, and convinced me that my parents were aliens. That's
You
how they
know what?
tortured me when I was little.
No, that wasn't necessarily torture, guys. That was he was the baby that got the Nintendo for his birthday, and we wanted to play. And the only way we can get him off of it was to stretch the truth a little bit. I mean, who hasn't told their family member that their parents were aliens, right? Frick and Frack, it's great to see you guys in. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yes, 30 spray. I am the taller of the three of us.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. We were not as gifted in the height department.
They're vertically challenged.
Yep. I'll admit it. I'm definitely vertically challenged. I am not. I am not tall by any means. Uh, no, I mean, I think out of the three of us, Aaron definitely had the. He was the calmer of the three of us, but yeah, I've seen him upset.
It happens now and again. Not that often. I try to maintain a temper. I don't really get too mad too often.
Yeah, I think mine grew after some time, and one of those things I had to get under control, and I'm glad that I did. And a super hot heat wave and humidity out here in Maine. Yeah, we don't have the humidity that you guys have there in Cali. I mean, it's more of a dry heat. It does get humid here, but not. If somebody from Maine came here on a humid day, you probably wouldn't even notice it. Um, because I mean, the humidity on the East Coast is pretty interesting sometimes. But yeah, it's been
Actually,
definitely been hot.
it's actually been pretty nice here, considering it's mid-August. It really
Right.
it's 89 right now. It's pretty. It's not bad at all.
No, I mean, it was pretty cool this morning. Sorry about that, guys. If you guys hear some scratching, that is the dog walking across the tile floor. She don't know exactly how to pick up her feet. So go on, mamas, go on. They'll see you later. And the gagging sounds, that would also be the dog. Sorry about that, guys. um, yeah, it wasn't too bad. This morning was actually pretty nice. Try being an identical twin that's 1 minute younger. Yeah, I can imagine. I will say though, regardless of how many times that we actually got into it or anything else, you know, as far as the immediate family, mom, dad, brother, sister, um, we all stayed very close, and yeah, of course, we had our issues and we've had our times where, we got into it, but, we always got over it. Our immediate family is very close to one another, even now. And with the extended family where you have, Kay and Alicia, and then you have Jess that is just part of the family now. That's all I really need. And it's been a long time, but we're all very close, and I'm thankful for that. Not everybody has that.
It's true. We have a lot of good people that we surround ourselves with, family, friends, people that we've known for years. And I'm glad that we could introduce those people to this community. This community is absolutely amazing.
Absolutely. Yep. I agree. And it's not as prominent over here in California. Um, as far as events, I would say, I think it's starting to pick up some, which is great. I think Worlds in 29, being in Washington, is also going to help pick it up on this coast. But you know, I was doing reviews for 8 9 months at least, before we got introduced into the bearded community through Instagram, and yeah, I'm thankful every day that we did. The great people that we have in this community, really, they just want to see you succeed. Whether you're doing reviews or whether you're just a and this is whether you're a content creator and doing reviews or unboxings, or you're just a customer or a guest that comes in just for to get that pick me up, and to get that boost of confidence throughout your day, or to ask questions of things that you just don't know the answer to. Maybe you're brand new in your beard game, or maybe you've been growing a beard for years and you're just now noticing your beard's dry at the ends, things like that. And I feel blessed to have run into this community, and I'm so thankful for it. it's all, it's okay until you get fired from TNBC. Well, Baker, those trimmers in the bathroom all the time. probably understand why.
Let's
Yeah, what
see.
books do you have there?
These books over here on the first two shelves, the ones on the first two shelves are a series of books called from Robert Jordan called The Wheel of Time. There's 14 books total. Those are really, really good books to read. These over, the one with the three here is a new series I started. There's actually 5 books. They're by Brandon Sanderson. Those are called the Stormlight Archives, and I think the bottom shelf is a 3-book series called the Mistborn series. Everything is really. I've read them all. I've read a lot more than that, but those are the ones I've purchased, and they're really good. If it depends on what kind of stuff you like to read, it's mostly medieval fantasy type stuff.
So I think I'm going to poke the bear a little bit here. You said, was it the Wheel of Time series?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What did you think about the series?
I don't want to talk about the series. The series that came out was garbage. That's all I'm gonna say. If you read the books, you know why.
Yeah. That's also another thing, guys. Everything that he does have back there, he's actually read, and you know, he does have an extensive collection of books. He's very well read, and but yeah, I mean, he's encouraging me to actually look into some of the books as well. Where am I at? All right, Baker. He's got a question for you.
Bishop, where? Oh,
Raised. How many products you got right now? And he's going to ask again on show 100.
I got a few of True North, a few bottles from a mystery box. I have House of Wolves, Irish Goodbye that I've purchased. The middle shelf is right now is Copper John's, and the bottom shelf is kind of like randoms that we have throughout. I have some. So I have a Lux bottle. I have what is it? I'm gonna have to go look. Hold on.
Might actually get to see the back of that shirt. Look real close.
Oh, Dead Man's Beard Co. I have a couple of BHT grooming that Dave gave me. It's already filling up, and so I might have to get some more shelves put up.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things that we had issues with is trying to find storage for all the stuff that we were getting and acquiring. And I think we found a solution. I'll talk to you about that later on tonight and see if these might work for you, because they seem to be working well for us. They're not overly expensive, and they just fit. So well, Baker, there's your way back in. Make them some vegan cookies, and you're back in. And Bishop, hey, not a problem, Bishop. I appreciate you showing up, man. I appreciate you coming in. I know you just got done doing a show, and that show went on for a good while. And man, I can understand how exhausting it can get. And I just appreciate you coming in, man. Thank you. All right, Jay, it was great seeing you in, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you again for coming in, man. Let's see. No, Baker, if you're trying to get in the good graces, I don't know if that's exactly the way to do it. Vegan cookies to cardboard. I'm just going to leave my opinion out of that. Yep, it looks like you got an approval on the Wheel of Time from Tara.
Actually got their skate deck in yesterday. I plan on hopefully I can get an unboxing video on it in the next few days. I'm hoping. So we'll
We
see.
got some technical difficulties we're going to be working through to get that video out and everything. Not sure. I missed something there.
I think Baker stole her crown.
Well, they're going to be going at it for a minute, I guess.
Yeah, I'm wearing the Nothing That Crazy shirt now, and it is absolutely it's very comfortable. Feels very well made as well.
Right. Yeah, that's one of the first things that you mentioned is that it's very comfortable, very well made, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting ours in. Um, I think I have the oils and stuff like that coming in on Monday. I'm really excited about that too, to get my very own bottle of House of Wolves that purchase. Yeah, I can't wait to get that in. I really did like that scent. I just I think I remember how it smells, but it's been a little while. And kind of refreshed it when I went over to your place last week, and yeah, I definitely still love that scent. Last book I read was Giving Tree in elementary school. So like, well, yeah, I mean, being that you're 12 years old, I mean, uh, I think they said it was 12, right, Tara? Is that a real apology, Baker? Uh, toss some salt on the wound there. Is that a real apology, or is it just yeah, I don't know.
So if I name one movie that was better, no, I can't. Books are always better, but Lord of the Rings did really, really well. Their adaptation was probably the best I've ever seen.
All right. You have some Bane blends from us too, right, Aaron? That
I have
salve
some
and some of the oils.
salve, yeah. Some of the salve, yeah. Do I have oils? You know what? I do have an oil. I don't remember which one it is. I just used it the other day.
I think it might have been Man Cave. I think I had a couple of those. It might be Man Cave.
It is, yeah, that's right. It is, and yeah, I like the smell of that one. We use the salve. I think the salve gets used every day. My son uses it, or my wife uses it every day.
Yeah, I was
Amazing.
surprised how well that salve helps with helping the acne heal, um, cuts, scrapes, bruises. And I mean, I wind up getting scratched up at kind of every day at work, so they definitely help with the scratches, get little bumps or whatnot, especially on the back of my neck. I tend to get little bumps back there that it tends to help clear up, and good stuff.
Bishop, good to see you.
Why ask? Yeah, nothing that crazy. I think that was being that was an accident. I think that was an awesome thing. Dave knows why I ask. What did I miss, Baker? What did you ask? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and send you that link. And yeah, anybody who's got any questions on shelving for your beard oil, especially if you just started getting a collection going, if you got any questions on that, send me a message. I think we found something that was that works really well, and it's not overly expensive. So, got any questions? Definitely let us know. Right, right. I've seen people use those too. The polished acrylic holders for the 1 ounce. I don't know. I'm starting to get the feeling like I might need to stay out of that one a little bit. I got to try to help my brother Baker out a little bit, and they taste the same. Yeah, they. That's what I've been hearing a lot, Chris. Is that they're really super comfortable, and yeah. Can Sofa name one movie that was better than the book?
Yeah, I've already mentioned that Lord of the Rings was one of the better adaptations I've ever seen.
Okay.
Any of the other series that I've seen based off these books they're not that great. Even Game of Thrones was okay until it started getting towards the end. The books are still better.
Right. I think they wound up. I think the at least 2 seasons in, they wound up having to rush, and there's a lot of story there that I wish they would have gotten in, especially with Arya. Should I call you by your government name since I have a crown? No, Baker. Baker, yes. Uh, you know, that's one of those things I was telling him the other day. Like, sometimes you just kind of crack off a joke that just catches me off guard, and I just can't help but to laugh at it. And he's pretty good at that. And Bishop says, "Great show, great job on the first show. I appreciate it, and yeah, I really do appreciate it, man." But I think we're going to go ahead and let's see, House of Lords. Uh, Actually, Pud, I have tried it, and I think I'm going to do a series of the House of Lords, House of Wolves, and there's another one. Anyway, I think I'm going to do a series on a few of their the house blends, and yeah, stay tuned for that because I mean, sometimes it's hard to choose between House of Lords and other scents because I do really like that one. But then you got so many other great scents that it's you have to kind of pick and choose which one you want to wear on a certain day. It's a good
I
problem to have too.
I smelt it. I haven't tried it. I honestly don't remember quite what it smells like. I think I was smelling a whole bunch of different products at Dave's. But I do recall, if I recall correctly, I did like the scent. I just haven't bought any yet.
Yeah, we do have a few of those. I
I
think
don't
put
run
it
out of room
on.
on my wall. You might see one hanging up one of these days.
Right. Yeah. I actually passed mine down to Mike um, not too long ago. If you guys are wondering who I'm speaking of when I say Mike, that is my son. Um, so yeah, I did pass off my hand off my Lord of the Rings sword to to my son. All right, let me see if I think I'm a little bit behind here.
We are really far behind on the chat.
Yeah. Well, guys, I'm gonna kind of glance through here and try to catch up. See, now I know where everybody's talking about. They get behind on the chat, and um, yeah, I understand it. So I mean, I always respected you, but you guys have the ones that actually keep up with the chat as well as they do. You guys are you guys are on fire. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to read through the chat. I've tried to keep up with it while he was going through some of the older stuff, but it's going to take some getting used to, I think.
Yeah, House of Lords is Dave and Putt approved. I definitely like House of Lords. You know what? As far as Rude Dude, you talk about a scent that, because I got Rude Dude in and Outlaw at the same time, and you talk about being surprised. It's one of those root beer. I like root beer, but a root beer scented, Beardle, it just kind of threw me off. Then I opened it up and got it in beard. I'm like, wow, it really surprised me how much I liked that one. And then, of course, everybody knows the story of, opening up Outlaw and how nostalgic that one is. I don't remember if she smelt that one or not. Um,
I don't remember that one.
right.
Like,
Right.
we could have smelled it at some point and not remember it because you got so many.
Right. I mean, again, I'm not complaining about that at all, but I definitely have more than I can currently use at one time. But I enjoy being able to say, hey, try this one and check it out. What do you see what you think about it? I'm glad I have somebody I can hand these off to, and I know you got some work friends as well that you can pass yours off to if just to help them out. I mean, how many people are actually not even using oils is surprising.
Right. I've talked to one of my buddies that's just starting to grow out his beard and turn him towards True North. And he said he was going to buy some stuff. I don't know if he did or not, though.
Yeah, I'm liking the sound of that, Chris. Yeah, definitely hit us up. We'd love to do a collab. Pud, it was surprisingly better than I thought it was going to be. Because it just kind of hit me. It's like, okay, root beer, but how would I think about, actually having the smell of root beer in my beard? And actually, it worked. So I was pleasantly surprised with that one. Um, yeah, I think it was me and my sister that actually got into some of my grandpa's root beer that was in the garage at one time, and yeah, we kind of grew to regret that one. Um, and right back at you, Chris. You know, um, and again, that kind of brings me back to the and I know I talk about it a lot, but going back into the community where you can bounce ideas off of people, you can ask for advice from people that have been in the community a lot longer than we have, and finding these people that you can say, hey, I actually trust. And I think where I stand on, as far as being able to trust people, Aaron. But I haven't had that issue in the bearded community, and it's refreshing to find people that are in those same goals that want to see you succeed, that are willing to give you that advice when you need it. And I mean, anytime you ask somebody anything, they can always just say, "Yeah, no, I'm not comfortable getting into that," which is fine. But getting advice from people that have been in the community for such a long time, it really does help, and it helps us grow, and it helps us grow in a healthy way.
Well, that's one of the things I've said before as well. I'm glad you kind of paved the way into the community. And when I came in and Alicia started watching, we were immediately uh, adopted, I guess, by the community, and it just felt amazing. So that's why I keep coming back every day to try to catch as many lives as I can.
Right. And it's not, I love being able to support these guys that are, the ones that are just starting out, or the ones that have been growing for a while. Mark Johnson, it's good to see you. Appreciate you coming in, brother. Um,
Hey, Mark.
yeah, I appreciate everybody that comes in to, like I said, today's not scripted. We're just kind of going off the fly and, with the chat. But I mean, we've been on for going on an hour and 15 minutes, and it's just been great. I like being able to get on Baker's Live, Bishop's Live, Dynamite. I mean, so many others. Just get on their lives and show support. If nothing else, just be there and showing support. Chris and Tara, Chris on Instagram when he goes live, you get to a point where you start looking forward to these lives coming on. Yeah, Chris and Tara, or Tara, come on Tuesdays and Fridays. There's so many great shows out there, and so many great people out there. You can almost feel connected to people when you're entering into these lives, and you just kind of seeing what they're doing. Favorite kind of music? I am into more of a rock style music. Lewis, how about you, Aaron?
About same. Well, I like all kinds of music. I'll listen to anything really. I think music there's the right kind of music for whatever kind of mood you're in, and I don't really leave it to just one genre.
Right. And that's kind of what we're wanting to do here, Viking Papa, is just come on and have fun. Be relaxed, talk about whatever anybody wants to talk about, and just kind of pick up topics and discussion about the chat as well. I love the interaction that we get with other people, and those are some of the best lives that I've been in, where you can just kind of bounce back and forth with people that have been on that are in the chat. I enjoy those a lot. Yeah, she mentioned that the other day, that on her days off she was looking forward to the Breakfast Club coming up, and yeah, they weren't there that day. But we understand. If there's anything I could say about True North, man, they're definitely a workhorse of the community. It seems like Chris and Tara, they're always up and on the go. Plus having a baby, and being able to juggle that all at the same time. I mean, I give you guys props for that, because I don't think everybody could do that. And yeah, I just I really appreciate what they do, for the community when they have so much of their time tied up. Right, Baker. And yeah,
Yep.
when Raised Bearded first mentioned that he wanted to start his beard, it was one of those, what can we do that's different? You know, Being that we're related, let's first off, let's think of a name. Let's kind of get into the steps of this, because this would be fun, and give something to kind of take up somebody's Saturday night too, especially if they don't go out and party and everything, but they just kind of want to hang out and get in the middle of a live. And and again, there'll be times where we'll have guests come in and kind of throw in their 2 cents. I have every intention on asking Baker to jump in on, at some point, Bishop as well, and so many others. I would like to get Jim from small towns on here as well. Um, there's just so many people that I would like to get on a live, just kind of bounce back and forth, have everybody bouncing off of the out of the chat and just kind of keeping the conversation going. I'm really happy about that. Well, I guess you're just falling behind there, Miss Sofa. Uh, Absolutely, and when we saw it, it's almost like, okay, yeah, that's it. The name just kind of really, it kind of stood out. It kind of brings us in as family, and it brings the community together, and it has a touch of our heritage, and it really just kind of hit home. Like, yeah, that's the name.
Right. That's when I heard it, I was like, that's perfect.
Right, right, and yeah. So let's see. I I think that's kind of what it's representing. It's kind of bringing those family roots in together. I mean, a lot of what we're going to get off the channel, a lot of what others can get off the channel is where he's at in his bearded journey, where I'm at in my bearded journey, and kind of filling that gap in between. Where you at? What how's everything going with your beard? Here's some suggestions from the chat. Here's some of my suggestions, some of the things that I've been going through, and just kind of. I think it's going to be a fun time. I really do.
Hey, Abe, how's it going?
I saw him in. Where's he at?
Yeah, he just popped in.
Abe Allman, it's good to see you, man. I appreciate you coming in. Thank you. Man, so many great people in here tonight. I mean, looks like we've been averaging between 18 to 20 people in most of the night, and I really do appreciate you guys, because there's other things you guys could be doing on a Saturday night. I really appreciate you guys, spending your time with us, especially since it was kind of a last minute thing. It wasn't anything that was scheduled. And I believe Lewis asked a question earlier today, how often we'll be doing lives. So, Lewis, if you're still in here, we're going to be doing lives every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And that's pretty much the schedule that we're going to be sticking with. Sometimes we'll have some scripted things that we'll talk about. Other times we're just going to bounce off the chat. And, other times we're just going to be talking about life in general, and kind of go from there. And appreciate everybody that's looking forward to coming in.
Dave's not that sneaky.
What are you talking about? As far as being sneaky?
Read the question.
Which one?
Baker's.
If he passes your link, will you shave? Well, no. Let's see. I couldn't do that. Um, I think at some point he might be able to. I At this point, I don't know how long of a beard I'm going to be able to get to before work says, you're at that stopping point. And
Right. I don't even
and
know what is. Sorry, I don't even know what a stopping point at my job is right now. So we'll see.
Yeah, because I mean, ultimately, it's with the kind of work that we do. We have to take safety and concern as well. But we're doing everything we can to grow it as long as we can. Wasn't all me, Dave. heart ChatGPT. Yeah. I mean, it was great. I mean, we all came up with everything. We kind of, it was kind of a family thing too. We kind of all put it all together and said, "Hey, what do we think about all this?" And it it just kind of hit home. Everything just kind of fell into place once we figured out what we wanted to get the name out there. And then everything else is just starting to fall into place. And, Chris, we appreciate it, and again, we appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, maybe the boys can join sometime. Yeah, we'll discuss that and kind of go from there. And just kind of have the boys kind of pop on and say hi, and I think they'd be really excited about that. And this is a family channel, so we do want to keep it mostly clean with some. I'm not saying you guys can't joke, but mostly clean. But we can have some hidden meetings behind those behind those jokes. Faces on it. Yeah, Baker bearded champion, 10th place at Worlds. You can't deny it. Baker, you definitely know how to liven things up with the joke, and it's absolutely love it, man. All right, guys. For a yes, I did. Thank you, Baker. I did come in 7th, and man, I'm happy with that. But I think for tonight we're going to go ahead and call it here in just a few minutes. Unless anybody else has any other questions, we're going to go ahead and call it for tonight. Again, thank you guys for jumping in and catching us for the reveal of the channel. And I can't thank you guys enough for being here. You're definitely going to see more on this channel, and as well as you're going to continue to see the beard reviews, tips, tricks, and everything else from me as well. And it looks like Raised Beard is going to have some content as well, so definitely look forward to that. And if everybody else is good, you guys, it was great seeing everybody come in. Abe, thank you for coming in, and
yes, thank you everybody. Thank you everybody for coming in. Everybody that showed up tonight. I really feel blessed that we had the community we have here, and I feel blessed that everybody that came in, and thank you, truly.
All right, guys, and as always, I'm going to end it the way the way I end my videos, and that is, remember, your mental health is a priority, your happiness is essential, your self-care is a necessity. I'm Dave. That's Raised Bearded Aaron, and this is the Bearded Kin. Love you guys. Have a good night.
Yep.